Young girl is punished by school for missing one day to attend her mom's funeral. When a parent or a family member passes away, the worst thing that could probably happen is when you'd not be allowed to attend the funeral. Unfortunately, this is what happened to 11-year-old Maddie Stevens. Maddie lost her mom when she was in elementary school. The death was so tragic that it left Maddie distraught. The funeral was held in the middle of the week because of the death. This means that Maddie would have to miss a day of school. For sure, her teachers would understand, right? Sadly, they didn't. This was supposed to be an excused absence at school, but the school disagreed. The school thought that Maddie was being delinquent for missing school, so they denied her access to the school trip, which she really wanted to go together with her friends. This class trip was a reward for students with perfect attendance. The trip was a visit to a local restaurant, Frank and Benny's, and she wanted to go because all her friends would be there to celebrate the end of the school year. But the school punished Maddie by not allowing her to go on the trip just because she left school for one day because she had to attend her mother's funeral. Maddie lost her mom to breast cancer. Her mother's condition took a toll on the family for 2 years. Maddie's mom did everything to fight against the disease. Sadly, 2 years after she was initially diagnosed, the disease won and took her life. The administrators at St. Giles Junior School in Bedworth, England were very strict with their rules to the point that they're not considering Maddie's situation. They didn't care that the reason why Maddie was absent that day was because of her mother's funeral. Since she had to go to her mom's funeral, she was not able to have perfect attendance. This is why she was not allowed to join the end-of-year school trip with her friends. Even though the school is aware of what this 11-year-old's gone through, they still didn't consider it. For sure, her absence was something that anyone would be able to take into consideration. Upon learning the school's decision regarding the school trip, Maddie's father was outraged. He felt like the school was punishing his daughter because she chose to go to her mother's funeral instead of coming in for her classes. He said, "Maddie's been absolutely amazing since her mom died. She took only one day off to go to the funeral because we wanted to keep things as normal for her as we could. But even if she'd taken a week off, I'd be saying this." He added, "And after all that, she gets this kick in the face. Her school should be celebrating what she's achieved, not saying you can't come on the school outing because your mom died." When asked about it, Maddie said, "It made me feel sad not to go. It would have been a nice treat. Helping my mom for the past 2 years has been hard." The father couldn't believe the school's decision. They had no sympathy for Maddie after the struggle she'd been through. Her mom lost to cancer, and this young girl had to endure the pain and sorrow like an adult, and the school would not bend their rules for her.